Welcome, students, back to Bonsai Kai Dojo, where we talk about Cobra Kai and Karate Kid. So, subscribe, turn on the notification bell if you enjoy the content. And we got the one and only guest sensei.
Hey everybody, how's it going?
It's going, that's for sure. And let's jump into this disclaimer time. All right. So, we're just kind of riffing with this one. You guys might be watching live. You might be watching on a replay. You might be watching on a premiere. I don't know. Leave me a comment letting me know where you're seeing this. So, we wanted to give our theory about Cobra Kai Season 5, how the ending really could go down. We're going to try and explain it as best as possible based on what we know.
Right.
Because it's not going to be a for sure thing. A lot of different things can happen. For example, and you guys can also be in the chat or the comment section adding your guesses as well. Okay. And option one, I think there's going to be a return. If we do not see Mike Barnes in season 5 at any point, we got to see the return of him at the end of this. Okay. Would you agree?
I would agree with that.
Okay. It's going to be him or Julie Pierce or both. I like Hilary Swank as an actress or actor, however I'm supposed to refer to her. Okay. I respect her. I like her other movies. Okay. But I was not a fan of Next Karate Kid.
I agree.
I feel like that's a fair way to convey that to people. And shout out to our people in the chat. Philomena Giglio and Balaka Gomez says, it's almost 12 in the morning, but I ain't missing your live. I appreciate that. You know, it's really nice to know when people appreciate you as a person, because I appreciate Balaka Gomez and Philomena Giglio and all of these people. And Philomena is in Australia. Cool. It's 1:25 p.m. in Australia. Here, thanks for having a live show when we are awake. Because, see? And you looked at me and said, you're crazy, right? But
what?
Before I wanted to do this.
Oh.
You were like, I could tell you were like getting a little anxious. And I said, listen, this is a good topic.
Yeah.
TSG, Jay, I think Hillary might be in Cobra Kai season 7.
That would be interesting.
I do think we're going to get a season 7. I don't know if they can wrap everything up by next season. I don't know. I feel like there's too much. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on what happens at the end of season 5.
Yeah.
That's going to determine if there's a season 7. You'll know right away. All right. And students, if you haven't yet, / the like button and also / that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. Set it to all so you'll always get notified when we post something new. Balaka Gomez, thanks for shouting me out. No problem. So, moving on to the next one. I think we could see maybe a death of some sort.
Do you think Tori's mom could die this season?
Well, okay. Her is an inevitable death.
Right.
I mean, like a death of like a main character kind of a deal. And I don't mean like a Johnny or a Daniel. I mean like a supporting character, maybe like Chozen or Kreese. Well, Kreese is a main character, but
I don't know.
No. Students, do you think we might see a death of sorts in season 5? I don't. What? Especially like Breaking Bad's Better Call Saul, we saw. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it, but the mid-season break, that was oof.
That was rough.
So rough. Yeah, that was bad. Leo, what's up, Leo? Yes, please post your below in the comments or the chat, and if we like it, we'll feature it in an upcoming video. Leo says, theory. What makes Terry Silver so terrifying are the tactics he uses to accomplish his goals. That's 100% true, yes.
Yeah.
Yep. He absolutely is terrifying because he manipulates you and you have no clue most of the time. He's just so natural with it, you know? Like he gives Daniel the book, you know, like, oh, what a nice guy giving me a book.
Yeah.
You know? He pulls up. almost lost it that time. Like after I had seen Karate Kid 3, like for like the 18th time, the scene where he's running with Jessica Andrews and then Terry Silver just shows up and he's just like, hey, aren't you supposed to be training for that? What is that thing called? Oh, the All Valley. Oh yeah, the All Valley. And I'm like, this guy with the manipulation, like he doesn't know what the All Valley is. That's how you know he was such a good actor too. Thomas Ian Griffith should have been like a Tom Cruise. Like he was great.
He
like,
really was.
Like honestly, he could have been a Tom Cruise for that time. You know, like a Chuck Norris or like an Arnold Schwarzenegger or a Sylvester Stallone. He could have been that good. He is that good.
I agree.
He is that good. It just he never pursued it or didn't have the right break. I don't know. I missed some stuff here. Deontay Johnson, what's up? Ladies and gentlemen, Deontay Johnson. Wow. Sounds like one of those like announcers at like a boxing match. Ladies and gentlemen, Leo Romer. Wow, I should make an app where like you just put in your name and I do the announcement. That's pretty cool. How the hell did we just go from 18 viewers to 9? Did I just scare people away with that?
I don't know.
I'm really sorry if I did. But I'm not, because Cobra Kai is badass. That doesn't sound like Johnny, does it? Who does it sound like? You're supposed to help me out here. Sorry. Since you're reading this, leave a comment saying ! Fight. You better do what Nightbot says. Nightbot speaks and we listen. Hopefully the creators will allow Daniel to take down Silver after all he's put him through. Oh yeah, I mean, unless they're going to make it where the bad guys win, but I doubt they're doing that in this show. It's not happening. But yeah, we're totally seeing that. Nice job. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie. I hate when people say that. That's like I feel like it's very insulting to Australians. It sounds funny, like "G'day, Gov." All right, Governor. You know. Isn't it Australia where they have like the koalas? Yeah. And koalas are like they look cute, but they're like really vicious. Oh, you didn't know that? Leo Romer. Theory: Miguel Diaz is the chosen one of the Karate Kid universe. Yes, I would say that, at least now. In Star Wars terms, Miguel has the potential to be more powerful than any martial artist in the Karate Kid universe. If you're going by the Star Wars policy or standards, then yeah. I mean, I kind of get this feeling like by the end, either Miguel and Johnny are going to be training like classes together, or he's going to be like running the Cobra Kai dojo. That would be so badass. That would be awesome.
That would be.
Hold on.
Him and Robbie did it together.
Yes, that would be cool. I would be all right with that for an ending. But what I'm trying to say is I feel like Miguel, because would he be because then where would Johnny retire? I don't know. Terry Silver manipulates Miguel to turn on Johnny and return to Cobra Kai as a student. No way. Never.
No way.
No way. You couldn't pay Miguel to do that.
No.
Is that the dog?
Yeah.
Everybody comment the dog, but spell it as DAWG because it's cool. Students, are you following Guest Sensei and me on Instagram yet? Visit Instagram.com/Bonsai Kai Dojo and Instagram.com/Guest Sensei. Let's get Guest Sensei to 1,000 subscribers or 1,000 followers, right?
Oh, cool.
I can't believe you're going to do it. Am I saying your name right? Balaka? Theory: Chozen and Johnny train each other. I think Chozen will definitely try and teach Johnny some stuff. They're gonna butt heads. Johnny is not gonna be cool with Chozen because they're both two alphas. Chozen's not like a over, you know. Daniel is kind of both. He's a pushover and an alpha sometimes. Some people are going to say, you can't be both. But I do think we're going to see something like that. And students, if you haven't yet, forward strike the like. Not Vluxy. Miguel's dad makes Miguel more aggressive. That's why he's like that with Robbie and Johnny. What do you think?
Maybe.
Because obviously he's a bad man, according to what Carmen has said. Okay.
Yes.
But we don't know quite how bad, but it sounds pretty intense. It's pronounced with a long A, Balaka. So is that like Balaka? What does that mean?
Yeah.
It's pronounced with a long A. I don't know. I'm confused at this time. Hey, Bethany. How are you? But we're not sure, not Vluxy just yet. From Mask. Wait, is that movie? Oh, no, that's like looks like anime. No, the movie Mask about the one with Cher. Rocky Dennis. No? Okay.
No.
I'm old, so sorry. Theory: Miguel and Robbie will become friends. That's honest.
Yeah.
I'll be honest. Can you guys hear me? If you guys can hear me, say yes, Sensei. Because my connection for some reason is being inconsistent. So I don't know if you guys can hear me all right. Um, I think Robbie is expendable in a way. In a way. Like I could see Robbie sacrificing himself to save Miguel.
Yeah. I can see
If they wanted to go real extreme. And Robbie would die a heroic death. It probably would win him like an Emmy for the performance. Like, what if like he jumped in front of like a bullet or something for Miguel? Because then he's okay. Here's why this sadly would make a lot of sense. Okay, is that what's his name? Johnny loved Miguel before he really loved Robbie. He only just now started becoming close with Robbie. He already had this established relationship with Miguel technically before him.
Right.
So if Robbie were to die, Johnny would be definitely crushed, but at least he still has Miguel, and he'd be like, well, I guess it's kind of just like when it was just us anyway, like it's as messed up as it sounds, like when you really think about it. Like, I'm just saying that is an option they could go, you know? What's up, Joe G. Joe? Did you watch Cobra Kai season 5? Oh, man, I would love to. I'd love to. Have you noticed that clothing color has important symbolism for each of the characters throughout the seasons? Yes and no. I haven't really paid attention, like, intently. But yes, I do agree. At least we know for a fact, maybe not the clothes, but Hawk's
Yeah. Mohawk.
Mohawk. What is that? Were there any more?
Yeah.
No, there weren't. It was empty.
No.
What? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Jesus. Guest Sensei's pulling out these Nature Valley oats and dark chocolate. I checked the box though. There was only one left. How many are left? All right, we'll talk about this later. All right, because I know I'm crazy. Brian, how do you know the end of season 5? I'm not saying that I know it. I'm saying I'm giving our theories. We're explaining what we think the theory would be. So I'm just going to say I think there's just a return. There's either a big return like Mike Barnes or Julie Pierce or somebody else, maybe Freddie Fernandez, or there's some sort of death at season 5's ending. Or no, there's no All Valley.
No.
There's going to be an All Valley at the very, very end. It has to end with an All Valley.
6.
It's got to be some heroic win or something like that. There's no way. How are they going to end the whole show? It's got to end with that.
Got to be some sort of resolution.
Yeah. Brian says, "What are your all's opinion about Kreese getting out of jail?" I mean, it has to happen.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's going to be like Daniel who like bails him out or something because he's got the money for it.
Right.
Johnny doesn't have that kind of dough. But then again, I don't know what the bail is. We'll have to see. Kreese, you made bail. It'll be something like that. Right, Didi? Didi, you want to say something? He's like, bedtime.
Mm-hmm.
Well, anyway, students, I think we're going to wrap it up here. Put your thoughts in the chat or the comments. What do you think is going to happen at the end of season 5? Explain your theory as we have just explained ours. On behalf of Guest Sensei and myself, strike first, strike hard, no mercy. And until next time, class is dismissed. Quit! Wow. All right. Sato.
Oh, man.
No. He comes out like a grizzly bear all the time.
So
Yeah, it's just like, hey, Sato, what are you doing for Father's Day? I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what I'm doing. I'm going to go see my father. You see your father, then you see me. God, I really knocked that out of the park, man. I wish Sato was way more popular. All right. Subscribe, hit the like. You guys know what to do. Thank you, everybody. Frank! He even wrote Frank. All right. We got to go. We got to get out of here. We got to go. I got to get out of here. They won the CDR. They won the trip to Jamaica right here next time on Legends of the Hidden Temple. Okay, we're done. Goodbye.